I saw a chat. I saw a chat here. This is Olateju IT support from First Bank. Olateju.
Hello, sir.
You?
It's me.
Okay, let's talk after the class.
All right,
Pardon me, class. It's one of my crew. Okay, good evening to you all. We are kickstarting the journey of data analytics. We are kickstarting and in full force, Getting started with Microsoft Data Analytics. Okay, we want to x-ray what data analytics is all about. We want to x-ray it. So, the objective of this learning, okay, you will learn the following concept. What is data analysis? Getting started with Power BI. Okay. Let me pause. Tonight, I'm going to run through two modules theoretically. Two modules theoretically tonight. Then I'm going to use the whole of the remaining days of this week till Monday to set up your lab environment on your system. This class, your lab can be done online, but there is a challenge I don't want to introduce my student to. Every stage of that lab online is pegged to 2 hours. It's not flexible. And again, it's about 10 modules of lab that you are to do in succession. It's a planned lab by Microsoft that will make you to see beauty of Power BI from end to end, because there is a scenario that you will run through from beginning to the end, and you'll be able to see the beginning and the end of the practical part of Power BI. Well, after teaching Power BI for quite a number of times, I felt uncomfortable with the difficulties my students were facing, because in the course of the class, I'm explaining, I'm showing things to them, and before you know it, the 2 hours expired, it will terminate us. We have to go to the beginning again and start. These are stress I don't enjoy. So in lieu of that, so I will use the rest, I will set your lab for you in the course of the week, so that by the time you come to class next week, we will start practical directly. And there is nothing hidden in data analytics. They are all practical. Nothing. They are practical. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes.
Yes.
So under this, these are the two things that are under this module. Lesson one, data analytics and Microsoft. Microsoft invested quite a number of time and resources on data analytics. And what is it all about? Introduction. Data and information is the most strategic business assets. I am telling you this for free. Any business all over the world, any business successful, even the one that go under, is either they use their assets properly or not. And the major asset of any business is data and information. Okay? As a data analyst, you are on a journey. Think about all the data that is being generated each day and that is available in an organization, from transactional data in a traditional database, telemetry database, those information you are gathering online, your WhatsApp, your Telegram, your Facebook, those telemetry information, your Yaman information, telemetry data from services you use, to signals you get from different areas like social media. Look at the enormous data around you. Picture some of the environments that you worked before. Even some of us that were students, imagine your university. Imagine the information, imagine year over year that they've been doing admission of students all over the world. North Korea, America, Japan, Australia, United States, Germany, all over the world, India, Bangladesh, Africa, quite number of people attend most of all these universities. You find yourself over there. That you are in UK, across the United Kingdom. Now, picture in your mind, some schools have been running in 18th century. Some schools have been running 100 years, 150 years, 200 years. Imagine the data, the enormous data they've gathered together. Imagine, look at university in Manchester, look at university in Hampshire, look at university in Kent, look at university across United Kingdom. Imagine the volume, the enormous volume of information they've gathered. Supposing one day management said, oh, over 100 years, can we see the list of all our best students, best performances? What happened? Which courses? How? What trend? What was their performances in their courses? How do you think you want to see those information? Oh, what if they want to see? What if they wake up in the management and say, okay, we've run this university for 100 years. What are our shortcomings? What have we been doing wrongly in this university? What is our projection? How do we transform this projection to beauty of the university? How do we transform this information to attract more business and students across globe to come to our university and pay us in pounds? These are the things that data analysts we do. Data analytics we do. What are some of us that worked in banking environment? You have your banking application, different ones across globe. You wake up, you've run your bank for years. You want to see performances of accounts that are opening in your bank. You want to be sure. Oh, you wake up, you want to say, oh, this bank has been running for the past 150 years. Can I know how many of my customers that are alive, how many that have died? What is the period? How were they managed? You want to look at those information. This is the beauty of data analytics. Putting face to your data, projecting your data in a beautiful way that management can take decision, positive and negative. And I want to drop a note for you as a data analyst. You are not the custodian of information you are managing. No. Therefore, decisions of what you will do on your data as you be identified as you are progressing comes from management. So your job is always a teamwork. It's a work that you have to consult a lot. And you have to be sure of the information that you are giving out. And I want to call your attention to the fact that your word resonates longer and larger in business decisions. So you have to be extremely patient. You have to extremely understand what you are doing. And you have to be sure you carry everybody that owns the information you are interpreting along. that you have to be on the same page. The moment your job proceeds to presentation and management, you just have to be careful of information you are giving out. Hello, class, am I communicating?
Yes.
Yes.
You are. Yes.
Great. So next thing I need to tell you, business today collects and store massive amount of data, massive. Yet, businesses continue to struggle to use their data in a meaningful and productive way. Is that not strange? Is that my comment not strange to you? They collect enormous, huge data. Yet some of these businesses could not identify why their sales went down in July. They couldn't identify why customers didn't patronize them March. You understand me now? Because there is no data analyst that will interpret their information for them properly. And that is where you are coming on board. And data analytics is becoming the world new brand. And I want to tell you that you are not in the wrong class. No. And I in my background, I am telling you that these courses, as long as it's not about language speaking this time around, if you get to Paris today and you can speak French, the same thing I am talking about in data, I'm going to mention in data analytics, in Power BI is the same thing they are going to teach you. If you get to India and they train you in their language, the same thing. If you get to United Kingdom where Bill Gates originated this thing, they will teach you in English. Come to Africa where we borrow a lot of technology, it's also the same thing. What am I trying to pass across to you? Power BI is an international course, irrespective of where you find yourself, irrespective of where you learn it, as long as you understand it, it's applicable across the globe. The same principle, the same method, the same ideology. Good. Which impacts the ability to act where they do not analyze their data properly. It impacts their ability to act. Business should be able to use their vast amount of data and information in such a way that impacts business. Every data the businesses gather, if it's properly analyzed, it should be able to impact the business. You should be able to tell your management that imagine a company selling clothes. If you do your data analysis properly, you will know that in winter period, you will sell more of cardigan-related clothes. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes.
In summertime, what sort of clothes do you think you sell more?
Light clothes.
Light cloth.
Light clothes. Light clothes.
T-shirts.
Light cloth.
Shorts.
Good. So now, can somebody guide us the months of winter and summer in UK? Can somebody guide us?
Winter starts in November and goes on till February.
Hold on a bit. Oh, just a moment. Okay, winter. I'm noting down. You are telling us November.
Yes.
To
March.
March. Okay. How many months is that?
5 months.
5 months. Great. Okay. Now, what's the next one?
Summer starts in June.
Okay. Summer in June. June. Till when?
Till September.
September. So, which other season do we have in United Kingdom? Is it only these two?
Spring and autumn.
Okay, spring. What month do we have spring?
Spring is between, so it's April, May.
April, May, 2 months. Okay. If I may ask, what happens in spring? What experience? Winter is about cold, summer is about warmth. What is the experience in spring?
It's just in between. So it's not too cold.
Not
It's
too
not
too
warm.
cold, not too warm. Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned autumn, correct?
Yeah.
So what happened in which month?
So autumn is October. End of
October.
September, October. Yeah.
October. See when? October alone?
It's usually in between September. So end of September, October, and beginning of November.
Or
So
beginning of
winter then
November.
starts mid-November.
Okay. So what experience do you have in autumn?
Not too hot, not too warm, not too cold.
Okay. Great. So what period of the year do you have rain? Or it doesn't rain in United Kingdom
All throughout the year.
throughout the year?
Yeah.
Great. You know, while I ask all this question, yes, I know it, but we need to see it together, and it comes from the class. Now, imagine company that sells clothes, that produces and distributes clothes of different varieties. Imagine the marketing team. Imagine the marketing team. They now roll out summer dresses in winter. What do you think will happen to their sales?
Shortage.
Shortage. Thank you. Shortage. Shortage. And now this could happen if you have a head of marketing that does not understood the seasonal change in UK. He felt that, oh, the price of these clothes were fantastic. I want to make gain, I want to make money. His focus or her focus is about money, profits. He went to the factory. He saw that they have larger number of summer dresses in the stock. Oh, he or she called his member team. Guys, we have a large stock of winter dresses, and the price tag on them are fantastic. They are beautiful dresses. People will buy it. And you roll it out. you rarely give the correct answer. Shortage. Trust me, nobody will buy such dresses in that time. Somebody that is cashing code. Now, down the line, at the end of the year, a data analytics is now probing the activities of the organization. And they now look at it that, wow, this marketing team roll out a summer dress in November to March. And the company made abysmal sale and lost. The unfortunate thing in this company is that when they look at the winter dresses stock, they have them in high quantity. But because government negotiate tax, they told them that, look, because of reasons, you can't increase the price. So most of the price of the winter dresses are, and do you know the reason why your summer dresses during winter, the price will be higher? They knew that not many people want to buy it. So, and also they want to discourage citizens or buying wrong dresses. Okay, but when these marketers look at the price and look at the tag on them, they felt to want to make a sale against the backdrop of the winter dresses that has low price, so that it could be affordable for every citizen every British citizen so that they could stay alive and enjoy their life. So now the implication of this is, as a data analyst, by the time you are analyzing your report that you want to give to the management, you will have evidence to show that, look, we have a low sale in November, March. Then from your data analysis, the question that will go further is that, why do we have low sales? You will now look at the quantity of, what are the items that were rolled out from the factory. You discover it's a winter, a summer dress that was rolled out. You will be able to point out to them that, management, do you think it's right for us to push out a summer dress in winter? How come nobody criticized the head of that department? So these are the conversations that will ensue based on the fact that you've been able to do your analysis on the data gathered. Hello, am I communicating to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You
Yes,
are
sir.
communicated.
Good, good. Business should be able to use their vast amount of data and information in such a way that impacts the business. The data around you, just like what I narrated to you. So you should be able to impact business, improve business based on the experience of the data that you have. Business decision makers depend on an accurate story to drive better business decisions. They want to see the story you are telling from your data. The faster a business can make precise decisions, the more competitive they will be and the better advantage they will have. One of the things that your data analytics will make you to see, majority of us that we are sport lovers, you will know when the season began in August, you will agree with me that most of the fans, they want to buy the jersey of their club. They want to identify with their club. My Arsenal brothers, my Man United fans, Man City fans, which other one? I'm trying to remember them. Can you remind me? You want to go to market and buy all the dresses that belongs to your club. Now, imagine someone now roll out plain shirt dresses in those periods. What do you think will happen to that? What do you think will happen? And mind you, get something again, it's not one company that is producing dresses in United Kingdom, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can we mention one or two of the companies that produce dresses in United Kingdom? I'm waiting.
Max and Spencer, H&M.
Okay.
We've got Sports Direct, Debenhams.
Sports Direct.
Yes, Debenhams.
They produce dresses. Okay. Oh, one of my ladies is talking at the background, a bit low. Can you speak up?
Primark.
Okay, thank you. Can you quickly put them on the chat for us to see? Now, the condition of this organization selling their dresses, they are expected to follow the trend in United Kingdom. Now the question is this. Imagine my pencil roll out the jerseys of different clubs. And imagine another one roll out plain jersey that's not ascribed to any of the clubs. What do you think will happen to the other one's sales? Whom do you think will sell more? Hi.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat it? I think you broke a bit. It was breaking a bit. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. What I'm saying is I am picking two companies. My person roll out jersey for different clubs at the beginning of August when the season is about to start. Then, and Primark roll out plain dresses, plain jerseys, and different multicolors that is not peculiar to any of the top any of the top football club in United Kingdom. Who do you think will sell more?
The one that is selling the peculiar ones for the football clubs.
Great, great. That is the whole idea. And what do you think what do you think will help them to understand the kind of dress they're supposed to push out? What do you think? Because it's a seasonal period. Okay, they will project Leicester City dress, Sunderland, Cardiff, Bristol City, Man City, Arsenal. Okay, different of them. They will project their jerseys and they will sell more. So down the line, by the time you are doing your analysis and comparing, you will discover that based on the information you have, you will see the seasonal, the reasons why you have those larger sales and why you have lower sales. Let's move on. The key to unlocking all this data is being able to tell a story via compelling, insightful reports. Okay? The reason why you can get that, I want to drop something for you at this point. The joy of your data analytics is to tell story with your data. You want to tell story with your data. And how do you tell the story? The report you give out. If you look at my screen, what you see on my screen is an example of the report. Looking at what you have on the screen from the left-hand side, you saw a circle there. And inside this circle, can we mention what we see inside the circle?
Excel.
Excel, okay.
Facebook.
Come again?
Facebook.
Facebook, okay.
Oracle.
Oracle is there. What
Salesforce.
do we see? Salesforce.
SQL.
SQL is there.
Microsoft
What
Enterprise.
again? Come again?
Is that Microsoft Enterprise? I think.
Which one are you?
I think
that's Exchange for your mail.
Exchange.
Okay. Look at your SAP. Good. The whole of what you have in this circle is telling you the variety of sources where your data could come from. The varieties. Different organizations kept their information differently. Most of our financial institutions will keep an organized database. Like the bank, the Fortune 500, the Barclays Bank, Bank of England, they keep their financial information on Oracle, on SQL for better management. While some media organizations will keep their database on Cosmo, on AWS database, or on Aurora, the fantastic database of your AWS. SAP has an embedded database within it. Some kept their data on Excel. You understand me now? There are large bases of where your data comes from. Beside this circle, there is a funnel there. There's a funnel there. And you saw some wheel inside, right? That wheel This, your black funnel that you see on the right here, is you and the technical knowledge that you are acquiring in this class. The demonstration here is that all the raw data that you gather in this cycle will pass through this, your knowledge, your understanding of Power BI, transform the data, clean the data, make a change to the data, organize the data. When you are finishing with those things, that's why you have these three wheels in the funnel. Then when you are through, you will push it out as an information on the right side, as a graph, as a report. You can come up with individual number that you have in total category volume, 50K. You are given an information. What is the volume of the total category? 50,000. Oh, percentage unit market share. What's the market share of these products? 33%. Oh, the total category volume. Okay. Then you have your sentiments. You can come out with a report dimension number, and you can also come up with result that is either a line graph or a column chart, bar chart, and different type of chart as you have on the right. Am I communicating to you?
Yes, please.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
We're
sir.
with you.
you are in this diagram you are looking at here, you as a data analytics and your tools and your knowledge and your experience, you are the one inside the black funnel that you are looking at on the screen. You are the one in between the raw data and the information you are giving out. You want to tell story with the raw data presented to you. You want to pick data from different sources, bring them together, marry them together. It's just like, look at marriage. Most of the time, it's not even most of the time, it's not allowed that siblings marry themselves. Am I correct? Am I saying the right thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if siblings cannot marry, how do we continue with procreation? You go to another location, either you go to another family, you go to another country, you go to another state, you go to another province and get a beautiful lady and marry. So these locations you go to, you are a location, your wife is a location. The two of you came together and passed through the marriage rituals in the funnel, and you become husband and wife on the right. You are the story of you are the love story. If you follow my explanation to that part, let's move on. Your journey of telling a story with data also ties into building that data culture within your organization. As you are building your data in your organization, there are conceptual of how to analyze this data in the future is also there. Why telling the story is important, where the story is told is also crucial. Where are you telling the story? To whom are you telling the story? Imagine you gather data and you are communicating with a cleaner. What will cleaner do with your data? But imagine you get your data and you have reason and chance to speak to the CEO of your organization, and you are telling him that, look, based on the mistake of the head of department in marketing, in March or in November, March, we made a loss sales because we were rolling out summer dresses in winter. My data analysis showed that to me and I have the proof. You now print the report and give to him. See the dress we are rolling out in November, March. And that is why customers move to another organization to buy dresses for themselves. Nobody wants to associate with a failure. These are the stories we are telling the management. And they are shaking their head. Oh, this guy is making a point. So why would the head of the department of marketing roll out dresses for summer in winter? Why? What is he thinking? Do you know through your job, somebody can be relieved of his job if he didn't deliver properly? So you are in a strategic location of one organization. Please value yourself, respect yourself. You are not a lay-by person. Good. While telling the story is important, where the story is told is also crucial. That's the last part I'm trying to emphasize. Whom are you telling that story? What will he use with it? Will he fly with it? When you tell somebody that doesn't value data and you are telling him your data story, you don't look at what is happening to this guy. Is he running mad or what? Good. So making sure the story is told to the right people is your business. It's your focus, whom you want to disseminate information to. So at this point, I've been able to lay foundation for data analytics. This is the main objective. You want to tell story with your data. You want to gather data from different sources. You want to transform them. You want to present it in a reasonable way to management to understand and make a decision. Any question for me? Hi, any question for me? Hello, are we together in this class? Have I lost anybody?
No, we are here. Yes, we are here.
Okay. So, do you understood what I have just explained? That background?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's move on. Overview of data analysis. The person that will mute herself, do you want to talk to me?
Sorry, it was message, sir.
Oh, okay, no problem. So overview of data analysis. Data analysis is telling a story with data. In the journey, in the course of this course, I will keep saying that word frequently. So before data can be used to tell a story, it must first be run through a process that makes it usable in the story. And that is the purpose of the funnel I showed you earlier. Okay? That's the purpose of this funnel. Okay, good. Thus, data analysis is the process of identifying, okay, your data analysis. When you say you are analyzing data, you are in the process of identifying, cleaning, transforming, and modeling data to discover meaningful and useful information. Please underline that. Take note of that. The data is then crafted into a story via reports for analysis to support the critical decision-making process. Let that one sink too. So while the process of data analysis focuses on the task of cleaning, modeling, and visualizing data, the concept of data analysis and how it is important to business should not be understated. To analyze data, core components of analytics are divided into the following categories. Okay? So in telling story with your data, you must not differentiate some of the method of analyzing your data and the purpose of analyzing the data. So as the world becomes more data-driven, storytelling through data analysis is becoming a more vital component and aspect of business at large and small. Okay? So that is that. Now, any of your data-driven businesses will have the following, data-driven businesses make decisions based on the story their data tells and what guide them in telling such story. And in today's data-driven world, data is not being used to its full potential. Okay? It's not being used to its full potential, a challenge that most businesses face today. Data analysis is and should be a critical aspect of all organizations to determine the impact of their business, including customer sentiment. These are the things that are supposed to gather in the course of your data analytics. The business your business is doing, including the customer sentiment, what makes the customer happy, okay? Is it because we are not greeting them well, or that we are not giving them a warm environment? Market and product research, identify trends, or any other data insights will surely help. But there are 5 categories of your analytics. When you are analyzing your data, there are 5 categories that your data analytics, that the story of your data analysis will end up with. First, descriptive. Your analysis might be you want to describe information. Descriptive analytics help answer the questions about what has happened in the past, just like I narrated to you. What happened in year 2010? What happened summer? What happened the winter period of those years? Okay, you will get it. So, and that is going to come up with based on historical data. Descriptive analysis techniques summarize large data set to data set to describe outcome to stakeholders. Okay, that's one of the things your descriptive analytics does. The next one is diagnostics. You know, any medical student in the class, I don't think in the last class I have one. Any medical student or any medical inclined candidate in this class? Medical inclined.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. When you diagnose your patients, what are you looking for?
Because you can't. Okay. Sorry.
Go on.
I'm here.
When you diagnose a patient, you are looking for the signs and symptoms that causes whatever causes your patient to be experiencing whatever he or she is experiencing.
Don't you think the same thing is applicable to data?
From your explanation, I think it is.
Good. When you do diagnostic data analytics, you want to pinpoint some, important things. Time of high sales, time of low sales. When do we sell female dress more? When do we sell which season do we sell female dress more? Which season do we sell male dress more? What is our market trend when premiership began in England? Those are the things you get in your diagnostic. Diagnostic analytics techniques supplement more basic descriptive analytics. They take the finding from descriptive analytics and dig deeper. Descriptive analysis is giving you summary, surface, but diagnostic analytics is going deeper. I want to see each element performance. So the outcome of your diagnostic analysis, you can have a predictive analytics techniques. Use historical data to identify trends and determine if they are likely to reoccur. This particular portion will save the marketer that roll out summer dress in winter. This will be able to point his attention that is looking for a cheap data or whatever. So the next one is your prescriptive analytics. Prescribe. Sorry. Oh, a moment. I think. Sorry, I flip up. Okay, this is how we are. So your prescriptive is by using insight from based on your prediction. You prescribe what will happen. By the time you study your data and saw the fallacy of the head of department last year, you can easily project that marketing team notes that we are rolling out winter dress during winter, and everybody prepare for it. And your organization, if you want to outsmart the business, you give out some free tax or relief tax so that you have more customers. Okay? Then cognitive. Analytics help you to learn what might happen if circumstances change. So when situation change, what happened? What will you do? Okay, so that is that about the overview of data analysis. So now look at your screen. We have rows in data. Okay, who can tell me what you understand? Who a business analyst is? Can talk to me. Any question? Any contribution there? Let's be fast. Business analyst. What's the role of business analyst? Hi.
To gather data, I think
Okay.
the business analyst will have to speak with the users. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's your position, right? What other
I'm just taking insights from all that we've done in the internship. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can say something.
Come again?
Well, business analyst.
Yes.
To understand the business analyst is the one that will relate with the PO, the product owner. He will get the details about the project to be done, and if the project requires a data analysis to carry out a set of data, then the business analyst will be the one to tell the data analyst or to deliver the job to the analyst for him or her to carry out the data to be used in the project. And after the data analysis are finally done with his own part, then I think the project will. Okay, that's my only two distinction. Thank you.
Okay, great. Business analyst is the owner of the business. He or she knew details about the business. That's the role of a business analyst. He might not be an engineer. He might not be a medical doctor. But as a business analyst that managed the hospital, she knew her audience in total. Good. So that is that. What of a data analyst? Business analysts doesn't really, they are projecting some courses in recent time, but unlike data analysts, the exam for it is PL 300, and that entails the Power BI you are learning. It's about the Power BI you are learning. So, who is talking to me about data analysts? Briefly? The role of data analyst. Who's talking to me?
Role of data analyst. Okay, so you can continue.
Okay, the data analyst is the one who gathers data, analyzes it for decision making.
Okay, wonderful. Is the one responsible for the key job of your data analyst is profiling your data, cleaning and transforming data, designing and building scalable and perform data models. He's the one that go to the field. Apart from the understanding of the understanding of business analyst, he doesn't understand computer. No. So that's where you come in as a data analyst to manage it. What of data engineer? What do we understand by data engineer?
Will the data engineer be the one in charge of the design of or maybe architecture of data sources or database?
Sure.
Not sure, yeah?
Sure, he's the one.
Okay.
So get that one clear. Be the one in charge of the details the organization have on the details they have on the data. What of data engineer? What do we understand? How can we pick? Oh, sorry, data scientist.
So for the data scientists, they normally extract, analyze, and interpret large amounts of data from different sources.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
Okay. Great. Great. Engineer design the data. Okay. What type of information to capture there? It does that. Data scientists speak to precision of your data. Condition to avoid duplicate of data, speak to rate. So your data scientist is looking at details. When I say details, I'm talking about the data type that you are storing, character, number, or etc. like that. Is checking them. Okay, good. And finally, what about database administrator? Do you have any clue of what this one does? Any clue?
Database administrator.
Yes.
I can say my only two knowledge, database administrator is the one that will house everything, because it's the one that will serve as a storage, or let me say backup, because
Okay.
everything that has been done from business analyst to the data scientist is going to be stored in the database, so that for further retrieving of such data, and maybe we want to modify it and some other things, it can easily be done. So the database administrator are the one to be in charge of that. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's a good explanation. Good explanation. So you're highly welcome there. Your data administrator database, remember I told you one of my courses, one of my subjects is data analytics. Okay, database administrator. And the role, what I does most is to preserve the data. Make sure it's available for user to use. Make sure they can gather information they want there. That's the purpose of database administrator. No data is supposed to be lost in any kind. Okay, let's move on. So we are now good. We are leaving the rest behind. We are looking at data analysts. Sorry. Good. So this is your want to get deeper here. This is your task. This is what we expected of you as a data analyst. There are 5 things that you will do. Okay, please don't confuse this part with this. Your analytics, your data analytics, what form, what kind of analysis are you doing? That is what is described here. Could either be descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive, and cognitive. Am I communicating to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So having understand that part, The next thing for you to understand is the task of data analysis itself. What is expected of you? Now that you have looked at who and the what, it's time to look at the how. How will you do these things now? You already know that a data analyst is one of several critical roles in an organization, helping uncover and make sense of information to keep the company balanced and operating system and operating efficiently. That's the role of a data analyst. As such, it is vital that you, as a data analyst, clearly understand your responsibility. Am I communicating?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir, you're communicating, sir.
Good. So as such, it's vital that you, as a data analyst, clearly understand your responsibility and the tasks that are performed on a near daily basis. The skill set of a data analyst is essential. It's essential in helping organizations gain valuable insights into the expanse of data they have, working closely with others in their respective roles. In the organization to help bring to light valuable information. So this will allow you to work with different units, different departments of your organization. As such, there are 5 key areas that you will engage in during the data analysis process. Prepare. What do you mean by prepare? As a data analyst, you probably spend most of your time split between the prepare and model tasks. You will see that later. Bad or incorrect data can have major impacts, resulting in a value report, a loss of trust, and can negatively affect business decisions, which led to loss in revenue, a negative business impact, and more. Can you see the importance of prepare now? You don't just jump to your data, start analyzing, and start giving out reports. You must take time to study the data presented to you, and most of the time with the owner of the business. You study the data with the owner of the business, you will be amazed the kind of information the owner of the business will be giving you when you carry him along and you work properly on that data. You'll be amazed. So that is that about preparing data. Okay. Next one is model. What do you mean by model? Once the data is in a proper state, it is ready to be modeled. Data modeling is the process of determining how your tables are related to each other. That's all. You want to know which tables link together. You want to know information in other tables. You want to know the table that keeps detail of your sales. You want to know those ones that keep the record of just sales alone within few months. And so you'll be able to relate with the data left and right. From there, you can enhance the model by defining metrics and adding custom calculations to enrich your data. Okay? If you go by this, you introduce so many things to your data when you are modeling it. Visualization. Visualization is the most prominent part of data analysis job they see more, because that is what shows your story to the world. Okay? This task is where you get to bring your data to life. The goal of the visualized task is to ultimately solve business problems. Okay? The aim is to solve business problems. A well-designed report should tell a compelling and impactful story. Okay? Let us stop there. Then, what next after you visualize the information properly? You show it in form of a pie chart, bar chart. Business analyst is making a comment and co. When you do that, after that, what happened after your visualization? Analysis. Okay? From the analysis, you can pick the order that sell okay, and the month it was launched and who does it. You can see it there. Then, and manage. After you present your data, the next thing is to start managing your data. Okay? Management of the data now, whom the superior job and also manage the entire source of information and the end product. And remember, market. This is end-to-end training, end-to-end conception of analyzing your data. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that takes me to the end of the first part of our course, yeah? Let me ask a few questions before we move on. Which data rule enables advanced analytic capability to report and visualization? Which other rules enables that? Am I communicating at all? Which data rule enables advanced analytic compliance through report and visualization? Come again?
Data scientist, sir.
Huh?
Data
I have
scientist,
this
sir.
data scientist. Are you correct?
Data analysis.
Data analysis. No.
This
Data analysis.
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 Data analyst. Data analyst is the one. Data analyst is the one. Okay? So it's the role that enables advanced analytics capability through report and visualization. Okay, let's move on. So the first question, the second question is, which data role? Oh, I missed out something here. Sorry. Anyway, which data role enables advanced analytics capability through report and visualization? Okay, that's the first one. So the second question, which data analyst task has critical performance impact on reporting of and data analysis? From my explanation.
Visualization.
Come again.
Visualize. That's visualization.
Visualization.
Or will it be the modeling?
You are throwing back the question to me.
Which data analysis?
Okay, maybe modeling.
The stage of
It's
preparation,
modeling.
Visualization.
Wow. Who is the person telling me modeling? Who is mentioning modeling? What? Who is telling us? What's the name of the person telling me modeling?
The stage of preparation, sir.
Stage of preparation. I'm interested in the person telling me modeling. Who is that fellow? Tell me your name.
It's Abiola, sir. It's Abiola speaking.
It's Abiola speaking, and you are correct. Because you want to chicken out, that's why I insist to hear your voice. You want to chicken out. You are correct, Biola.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Is model. Model. Model is where you, like I told, that's why you relate your table. If your model is very wrong, your report will be wrong. Your report will be wrong. Modeling. Okay. Third question. What is a key benefit of data analysis? Who can tell me? Why should they employ you? I know that these are one of the questions interviewers most of the time. Why should I hire you?
Better decision making.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to beat about the beach. Information business decisions. Okay? That's the benefit of, that's the key benefit of data analysis. So quickly, let's roll on. We want to move to the second part of the course. This second part is somebody want to talk? Okay. So now we want to move to lesson 2 so that we quickly round off on this. I've been looking at the whole theory behind your Power BI. The next thing we want to look at is how do we work with Power BI? Okay. So here I'm introducing Power BI as a collection of software, services, hubs, and connectors. Okay, that's what I'm trying to introduce to you here. It's a free application that you install on your local computer that lets you connect to, transform, and visualize your data. But please take note of something. It's an application that you make use of. Okay, good. So whether your data is simple Microsoft Excel workbook or a collection of cloud-based and on-premise hybrid warehouse, Power BI lets you easily connect to your data source, visualize or discover what's important, and share with anyone or everyone. Okay, so your application is of varieties, 3 types majorly. You have the desktop. Look at the diagram I show on your screen. Look at the TV at the center. That is your desktop Power BI. It's all for you. Okay? Okay. Then as a service, it brings up together your dashboard and co like that. When you are, I believe when you are cloud oriented, you understood that part, or either you've done it or you've not done it. I'm sure in your cloud class, they will tell you more about that. And mobile, your phone, okay? Your phone, the element, you might choose not to identify things on the feeds and co like that. But here, your desktop is your station, your workstation where you are working, analyzing data, and when you are through, you push it via the services to the to technical location. Then from there, people acted on it and separate some that will go to storage and some that will go to other things entirely. You separate them. So as a service that works as an opponent or project coordinator, those things are what your services does. Is a software as a service which brings together dashboards, workplaces, report, and data sets for keeping a connect to and interact with your cloud. Okay. While mobile is when you connect with cloud. Okay, you connect that outside your desktop. The next area you will see is publishing your Power BI on the browser. On the browser. Okay, on the browser. Good. Then finally you will see it on your phone. So let me now, a common flow of work in Power BI begins in Power BI desktop. That's why you do it like I was teaching you on it now, where a report is created. That report is then published to Power BI service. So that is the modus operandi of Power BI. Any question? Good. So what are the building blocks of my Power BI? First is visualization. Okay, visualization is one of the building blocks. Using your all type of graphs, like I showed you earlier, all type of graphs, like I showed you. Then we also have data sets. Okay, data set, that's a collection of data from a combination of many different sources, which can filter and combine to provide a unique collection of data. Okay, then reports of collection. Are we together?
Yes, sir, we are together.
So I'm saying your data set is I'm talking about the building blocks of Power BI. I mentioned first one to be visualization, and I said these are your graphs. These are notations that depict your data. The next one is data set, and I say a collection of data from a combination of many different sources, which you can filter and combine to provide a unique collection of data. That's a data set. Then you have your report. That's what you are showcasing to the world. Okay? Good. So dashboard is a collection of visuals from a single page that you can share with others. Often, it's a selected group of visuals. Then, tiles, a single visualization is on a report or as a report. Good. That's the final building blocks of your relationship.
So sorry. So sorry. Are we this slide you're on? Is it meant to bring up some information, or is it meant to be blank?
No. It's just I'm the one that scroll that is the explanation I was in. This was supposed to project for you to see, to compare what the building blocks does, similar to what I have done. I will project there. Okay, so I've demonstrated this at the beginning. You gather your data from different sources, and you now move ahead and give it out in view. Look at the right part is your visualization part that we are talking. Look at the right hand side is your visualization, and you can identify single value information. Look at graph here, look at scatter chart here, look at bar chart here, etc. like that. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's move on.
Sir, sorry, sir. Please, before we proceed.
So that takes.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah.
Sir,
So
before we proceed, now we have doesn't mean we have 4 or 5 building blocks of Power BI, because I was just able to capture 4. I don't know if it's more than that.
No, come again.
The building blocks of Power BI. I said I'm able to capture 4. I don't know if it's more than that. I have the visualization, the data sets, the reports or collection, and the dashboard. I couldn't get the last one. Hello?
I think I heard tiles, but let's wait for him to reply, please.
Okay.
It seems he's struggling with his network, or something is rolling on his screen now.
Okay. Sorry for that. I had a little bit of disconnection. Okay. Thanks. Okay. I'm showing you the screen of your Power BI desktop. So want to look at, it's almost 11:30. I don't want to take it too late tonight. Let's go through this. Your Power BI is, sorry, have I shared the screen? No, I have not.
No, you are no longer.
Just a moment. Just notice. Somebody should make me host so that I can share. Who is our co-host? Samuel, wifo, make me a co-host so that I can.
I've made you a co-host. I've made you a co-host. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay. Now look at when you launch your Power BI. Power BI is a Microsoft product. Look at the screen you have here, similar to what you have in your Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. They look alike. And I won't bother you with all those rhetorics of menu bar, toolbar, etc. You knew them in all the various applications of Microsoft I've been using. So I won't take you down the lane, except if there's anybody that feel I should tell him one or two things in the generality. Except I will introduce you to some of the little details. Some of the little details that you need to know that are peculiar to Power BI. I knew everything, this white area you saw below, in all other areas, is still the same canvas. You know there is canvas where you type in Word, there is canvas in Excel where you enter data to the grid. There is canvas in PowerPoint where you do your design. The same canvas. That is where you do your analysis in Power BI. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Good. But peculiar to Power BI, look at your left-hand side. You will see three buttons there. You have your report view, you have your table view, and you have your model view. These are the three modes of operation on Power BI. In the course of the study, you will know more about it. Then, on the right-hand side, look at the panes you have there. You have the filter pane, you have the visualization pane, you have the data pane. This is where you track, you see all your data will be listed here. Visualization is how you show. Remember, I was talking about the graph, I was talking about the chart, I was talking about table, I was talking about showing a single number. These are the tools of your presentation. And the next also important something is how you want to dissect your information. Filters is on the third page. And whatever happens on your tool depends on what you are working with. On either of these three items on the left-hand side determine what you see on your tool menu or on the tool menu, and on the filter, visualization, and data pane. Here, your report view, your table view, and your model view. All these things, you can see now that I click it, the toolbar and the menu bar changes. So this will work with as you are progressing. So let me round up this section of the class now with these few questions. What are the building blocks of Power BI? Who is talking to me?
Visualization, data sets, reports, dashboard, and types.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So, all right. Then, what is the common flow of activity in Power BI? What is the common flow of activity in Power BI?
I guess visualization will be one of the activity. Or report, and I think there are 3 of them. Sorry.
You are trying to, you are grappling with it. Look at that. You bring your data into Power BI, desktop, and create a report. You share the report to the Power BI service. You view and interact with reports and dashboard. Okay? That's the flow of your activities. Finally, a collection of ready-made visuals, pre-arranged in dashboards, and report is called what? It's called what?
Visualization.
Come again.
Collection of ready-made
Visualization.
Will it be visualization?
No.
Data
A collection of ready-made visuals, pre-arranged in dashboards, and reports is called what?
Dashboard.
Data set.
Analysis.
Data analysis.
Analysis.
That's the application itself.
An app.
That's a Power BI app itself. Your Power BI has these 3 items.
So nice, and I want to mention it too.
No problem. So I will call it a day here. So that takes us to the end of the first module of our course. The next module is a practical module. It's a practical, like I told you, during the week, we'll prepare your environment to practice. So the next thing we want to look at is how to prepare data in Power BI. We've done enough theory of all the discussion we had tonight. That's why it's a bit lengthy of talking. Please reflect over them. Is what makes up of information for you to understand the environment. Okay, so by next class, we will run through how to get your data and move on. Okay, I'll just show you a glimpse of what we are going to do next week. Any question? Any question for me?
I have a question, please.
Please go on. Go on, please.
It's in relation to the types of analytics that you mentioned. It's just to recap, if that is how data can be reported. You know, you mentioned we have descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive, and cognitive.
Yes, that's the 5 major ways of reporting your data.
Just needed to be sure. Thank you.
You're correct. Any other question, please?
Yes, please. I just want to confirm, before the next class, is there anything we need to do?
Come again?
Is there anything we need to do before we meet again?
Yes, please pay attention to the Telegram group.
Okay.
I will chat and send some information to you there. How you will download your Power BI on your system, or are any of us downloaded Power BI on our laptops?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All of us?
Not all of us, sir.
No, not all of us.
I have a
Okay.
quick question about Power BI. I use a MacBook. I don't know if I'm able to get access Power BI on it because I've tried to install it, but I've not been able to.
LC, can you help this guy here? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what you will do. These are the things you will do during the week. In the Telegram, I knew one or two people understood how you can do that in the previous. You will shout out and somebody will come to assist you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So that's why I said during the week between now and next week, Sunday, between now and Sunday, we won't have a formal class, but we'll be chatting on the Telegram. Pay attention to what we'll push out, how to set an environment for the class. Any question again?
Can I, evening, Mr. Ebenezer.
Please go on.
Yeah, it's not a question. I just want to encourage if they also check on YouTube how to download Power BI.
You can use any method to learn. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Power BI data analytics is a wide range of courses. So it's a wide range. It's a wide range. There are quite a number of people that presented material on it. Okay? That is why I am particular about driving you to understanding it. So nothing wrong with do what you want to do. Oluwasegun.
Yes, sir.
Raise up your hand. Go on.
Okay, so firstly, I want to say thank you for the awesome lecture, sir. God bless you. My question is, though you said at the beginning of this class that we will run through the theory aspect today, and you said you'll be you set how will I put it now? The setting lab or something like that. You mentioned something about setting a lab.
Yes.
So the question is are we using one software as a body, or there will be an application that will be sent to us so that we can install on our system and we'll be using it?
I will send what you install on your system for you.
All right, sir.
Yes. You are not in the same location, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, how do you want to combine it? That's the beauty of a virtual class.
And that's the reason why I asked. That's the major reason I asked. Maybe it's going to be an online something. I mean,
No. It's going to be on your system.
All right, sir.
And it's operation do it, or operation personal doings. You do it,
all right,
do it yourself.
All right, sir.
Operation do it yourself.
All right, sir.
I want everybody to be attentive and patient in the class. That's what I encourage for. Be attentive and be quick when you are lagging behind. Shout, raise up your hand, let people help you so that you don't miss out anything we are passing across. Any other question? Okay.
Sorry, sir. If you want to get this particular class, how can we do? Where can we get it for downloading?
Somebody is recording among us, so we will share it. Okay. Any other question? Okay. So we call it a day at this point. Do have a nice week.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very
Bless
much.
your day.
Thank you, sir. Good
Nice
night.
to meet you again.
Good night.
Meet you same time next week, but please pay attention to your Telegram.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Pay
sir.
attention to your Telegram.
Okay, sir.
All
We'll
right,
do just that.
Now,
We'll
yeah,
do that.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
I have posted for those that don't have Power BI on their laptop. So I've just posted one link. If you can use that to download Power BI on your system. Thank you.
Yeah, then I'll good evening, everyone. Then I'll quickly add also, if you can download it directly from your Windows tab Windows.
Samuel,
So,
please
yeah,
press stop. Thank you.
those that have
And
Windows.